Good evening. It's now 6:30, Friday the 26th of April, 2024. I've already forgotten. We're now just one stop over here at Sturtevant, Wisconsin. Hoping to get some cheese curds and some hot dish. Go Packers. Passenger service to Sturtevant was started around the time of the town's founding in the late 1800s and was discontinued in the 1960s, only to be brought back after Amtrak's founding in 1971 as a way to serve the nearby city of Racine. As the old depot deteriorated, plans were made to both build a new one and preserve the old. Construction of the replacement started in October 2003 and it was opened on August 14, 2006. The day before, trains stopped serving the old station, and Canadian Pacific later reached a deal with the Caledonia Historical Society to sell and move it to their grounds in 2009. The current structure sits on the north edge of town, with a large turreted building on the west side of the tracks, two platforms with smaller semi-open shelters, and two elevator towers allowing people to cross from one side to the other. The building itself is built in the style I'm calling modern nostalgic, where it's clearly made out of cinder blocks and concrete slabs, but it's done up in such a way as to remind you of something else, in this case the old Victorian-style depot. It's not bad, mind you, but it doesn't quite have the warmth of some of these older buildings. They do try to make it feel homely with wooden benches and local artifacts, but there's still large swaths of empty space that just feel kind of wrong. The vibes did not feel this bad when I was there, and I'm sure it's an improvement over the old one, but scrubbing through the footage now, it just looks kind of off. By the way, if you can't tell from the voiceovers, I did absolutely none of the prerequisite research before embarking on this trip. Kind of snuck up on me. Oops. Anyway, the station has a fair few amenities, including the ticketing kiosk, payphone, bathrooms, paid parking, and even a couple of transit connections. Ride, stylized RYDE, routes 20 and 27 serve the station on weekdays. The 20 schedule is bizarre and only serves the station once a day, but the 27 provides hourly service from 9 to 6. Not bad for an edge-of-town stop in a metro of 200,000 people. There is no checked baggage, however, and while most of the station is easily accessible, train access is still by way of a wheelchair lift. While there's no station agent, they do still have live announcements that play at the station. I believe these are piped in by conductors on approaching trains. I'd like to see more of this at unstaffed stations. It's oddly helpful at granting a sense of place, confirming that, yes, this is a train station and trains do stop here. It's not just a box that you sit in and wait for something. Amtrak currently runs 7 trains a day to the station, 6 Hiawatha's and the Borealis, which wasn't running when I recorded this. The Empire Builder also runs on this line, but doesn't stop here. I think I'd give Sturtevant another 8 out of 10. Like the airport, its main flaw is that, the land use around it's just bad. Like, look at it, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I want to go get food, but there's nowhere to get food, so I'm getting hangry. You have to go to Subway of all places, looks like. But yeah, overall, services are great. Chance for expansion. The station buildings are really nice, if a bit echoey and making me self-conscious. There's platform, shelters, there's heated elevator, whole 9 yards for a town of, 8,000 people? Sure, there's a bigger metro over there, but still, this is, it's probably a bit overbuilt, I would say, but I'm not complaining right now. Beats standing out in the cold and the rain.